Again to the class today. How are you doing? Our topic today is friction. As you can see, as a way of introduction, friction is a force. Just take note of that. Don't forget we have two types of force. We have the contact and we have the field force, which is otherwise called non-contact force. Friction belongs to the family of contact force. That is to say, friction cannot exist if there is no contact between two bodies or two surfaces. Take note of that. Now, what is friction? Friction can be defined as resistance that a surface offers to its movement over another surface. Friction can be defined as that resistance that a surface offers to its movement over another surface. Having said that, it is important to note that this friction does not depend on area of surfaces in contact. How do I mean? Look at this whiteboard. Friction has no regard to the size of the board. We have a board that is so minute, that is so small, and the amount of friction that we produce on it is is larger than the one that we get on this big board. Having said that, friction is only dependent on nature of surface, not the area of surface. Friction depends on nature of surface, not area of surface. And what do we mean by nature of surface? We are actually referring to how rough or how smooth a surface is. Whenever a surface is rough, large amount of friction will be produced on that surface. But if a surface is smooth, little friction will be produced on that surface. Note that. Having said that, let's go to advantages of friction. In other words, benefits that we can derive from friction, advantages of friction. Note this. Number one advantage to note is that friction enables us to walk. It enables us to walk or run without sleeping. It enables us to run or walk without sleeping. Number two is that this same friction enables automobile tire to grip the road, without sleeping. Also, this friction, it enables pencil or pen to write easily on paper. Likewise, this friction in question, it prevents ladder from sliding. These are many other more advantages of friction. Take note of that. Now, let us go to disadvantages of friction. As we have considered its benefits, let us look at kind of limitations or the negative effect of friction on body. Disadvantages of friction. Number one is that friction is an opposition to motion. It opposes motion. Friction opposes motion. Take note of that. Friction opposes motion. When a body is intending to move forward, friction is always resisting the movement of body that is intending to move. Take note of that. Another one is that friction reduces efficiency. It reduces efficiency. Also, it generates heat. It generates heat. If you rub your two palms together, you will agree with me that you rub your two palms together after some minutes and you put the palms on your cheek, you will feel the heat that friction has produced by rubbing the two palms together. Now, let's leave it here. Let's go to methods of reducing friction. If we have excess of friction, there is need for us to what? To reduce it. Methods of reducing friction. Number one method is by using roller bearing. By using roller bearing. Another one is by lubricating parts. Any moving part, we lubricate it by lubricating moving parts. Can be of our engine or machine. Another one is by polishing the surface. By polishing or smoothing. Let me put smoothing the surface. Another one is by streamlining. The body. By streamlining the body. The last but not the least is what I call road banking. Road banking. Having said this, we have come to the end of our class for today. In our next class, we'll be considering those devices or equipment that make use of friction for their operation. Happy listening.